Hello everyone and welcome, my name's Ali, welcome back to another map guide video. Within the description you can find a link to the playlist with all of my map guide videos so far, and it will contain all the future ones that I do as well, so make sure you're checking that out. Today we are looking at Stonehaven, a map loved by some and hated by probably most. It's a very big map, but it all depends how you play it. It all depends where the enemies are on the map. I'm going to run through this map, let you know some good spots, and also show you some of the interactive parts of the map, or the dynamic parts of the map. Sniping is always a good idea on this map. You'll often come up against snipers. If you don't like sniping, assault rifles work well. SMG play and shotgun gameplay would be very optimistic on this map. It is, of course, a very big map. The building I'm in at the moment, I would say this building here is probably the most important building on the map, depending where the action is happening. You can spawn just over there where I've come from, or you can spawn directly in the actual castle over there. And this wall here is very, very important as well, because you can get a very good line of sight to pretty much everyone all over the map. The only thing is, people will be looking at this wall if they're on the other side, and you've got to be careful you don't spend too long out in the open. But since we spawned on this side of the map, I'm going to do a sort of loop around and essentially show you the routings on the map, show you guys all the nooks and crannies of the map, because simply knowing the layout of a map is so important on this game. Knowing where to position yourself and where enemies can be coming from is very, very important. Enemies can spawn within this building here. Be aware if you're behind that building there that somebody can literally spawn right here. And although this map is very big, people are often spawn close together, so that's something to note. Within this building here, you can go up to the top. You'll often find snipers up here. Watch out, make sure that if you're all the way over there, there can still be a sniper from here watching you. And also if you're spawning over there, this is a very, very good spot for snipers to go, and they'll often be looking out across the map. So note that this is here. You have the wall here and a fountain and a bridge around here. Just note that people are often running underneath here, sort of in the nooks and crannies, and they can sometimes be in this middle area, and it's very easy to actually miss everyone. I'm going to go over to the edge of this map as I climb up the little waterfall here. And another building is located just to my right. Again, there is an upper area to it. So within this building, you can go upstairs. For those of you guys who didn't know, there's a ladder up here. And if you climb up it, again, it's a good spot to overwatch the map. But you're a lot more in the open than you are in the other building over there. Just be wary this is here. Snipers may be here, so look out for that. You've got the edge part of the map over here. Not a lot of action happens over here. If you're spawning over here, just try and get out of here as soon as possible. If you are stuck in here, however, you can jump up on here, get a nice look over to the castle, and another look just slightly to the door over there. This is like the messy part of the map. This is the part of the map where I don't like to be. I mean, I don't like it when enemies are here either, just because there's a lot of random stuff going on. It's hard to get a line of sight on anyone. It's hard to see bodies because of all this rock everywhere. I don't really like this area of the map. If you're over here, try and get out of here unless there's enemies literally spawning inside, when you can use these rocks to your advantage as a bit of cover. Don't come up here. You literally can't go anywhere. You're putting yourself into the back of a sort of dead end, basically. Note you can go around the back of that building there as well. And you can climb all the way at the edge of this map. You can go all the way to the back for pretty much no reason at all. Like another area of the map which Infinity Ward put in, which doesn't really have any use. You can climb all the way up to the top here and put yourself right at the back of the map and look over here if you want. But again, it doesn't really look anywhere. There's not really much point to it. Not worth it. Now, as you see here, the gate is currently closed. I believe it's because I shot at the beginning of the map. But it will start off on the map and it will actually be shut. If you shoot it once, it will fall down. If you're underneath it, it will crush you. If you put an explosive on it, if I actually didn't miss, I'm going to have to go and grab that now because I missed it. You can actually explode it and break it. There's another part of the map here. You can come around the edge. And then you can also get a nice line of sight around the back here. Just note that as well. So if you go and pick up our C4 and actually come to the front, I'm going to put it just on the ground and explode it. It will then open up so people can run through it. If you don't have an explosive, it kind of sucks. It forces you to either go that way or that way down the middle, and you can't actually go through here. So just wait for a teammate to explode it or something like that. This middle section of the map is probably the best part of the map to hold down. Right here, if you can hold down this center part of the map, you've got an overview on all of the spots I've just been to. You've got an overview onto the roof up there. You've got an overview onto the roof over there. You've got an overview to all that sort of messy part of the map over there. And if you put yourself up here, you've got an overview to down there, and then you also have an overview down there. What you'll often find is people will be running underneath here, and they'll come up around this edge part and try and take you out from here. So just note that there'll often be people sort of underneath you. But if you can control as a team this area of the map, and most importantly this little building here, is very, very useful. Enemies will often spawn over there, or directly behind you over there. And if they are spawning in that direction, you can come in here. You can get a nice awkward line of sight of anyone that may be behind that wall, or anybody that's coming around the back of the building. Make sure you check this part before you push out to then check this area, because you don't want to get shot in the back. If you can't see anyone, get back inside again, because you don't want to be shot from some random angle. As I said, be wary if you're going to come up to the edge here, because your head and top body is showing. So anyone that may be up there, or anyone that may be up there, or anybody that's in the messy area that's hard to sort of spot people, can get a good line of sight on you, and they can shoot you down. There is another building over here. It doesn't go anywhere, but the building exists in here. As you can see, it's a good sort of piece of cover if there's suddenly a load of people swarming you from over the back here. And then again, you can get a nice line of sight opposite down to that back route where you can come out the back of the castle. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you have. This is a very big map. If you learn to control it correctly, stay near the buildings where you've got a bit of cover is very, very useful. And just knowing that this part here in the castle, that part in the messy area, and then that part over there, the 3 key spawn areas that you want to be covering, then you should be able to do a lot better. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you found this useful. I'll be covering another map later today, so make sure you're checking that out. And I'll see you guys on my next video.